Number 1. Do you take this ghost bride to your lawfully wedded wife? I don't. Published by Thiago Ferreco in April of 2022. This ghost hunter encountered a phantom bride that was forcibly married to her husband in this haunted church. This is what happened. As they first enter the church, an unseen force slams the door shuts and moves a wooden bench with great force, and then the fun begins. The brightest first scene, as they are attempting to communicate with their using a spirit box, watch the door carefully. In the backgrounds, a pale figure passes slowly. The pair don't notice that.
Qual era o seu nome?
Later, as they're told to leave, they see the figure face to face. Once they're standing outside the church, the figure is seen standing at the altar as the Go walks toward the church doors. They're slammed shut in his face. After watching this scary video, would you say I do? Let me know in the comments. Number 2. This solo ghost hunt turned up some mysterious proofs. Published by Make Your Ride in February of 2022. The ghost hunter's scary video has the trifecta mist orbs and voices. While walking along a dirt path that night in the forest, a strange mist moves in. It's the unusual shape and movements of the mist that makes it so eerie, like a spirit is swooping in. A round orb seems to be flying below it in tandem. The YouTuber says he didn't see it up at the time he was filming.
I didn't see that at the time on the camera at all. It did go by fast.
A second video filmed on the same night appears to have captured a disembodied voice. The voice murmurs, and this time the YouTuber hears it in the moment.
To look that back on the camera.
It does not sound like his voice. So, who's this? What do you make of this pair of videos? Looks like a successful ghost hunt requiring further investigation. Number 3. Submitted to the Children's Narrators subreddit by Hunting the Haunted. This ghost hunter captured something startling after sitting in the Devil's Chair, which is an urban legend that is likely dated back to ancient folklore. It's a statue of a chair or bench found in graveyards. Let's watch his submission.
Wasn't even planning on stopping by until I seen that it was really close to us. So I figured I'd stop and check it out. Oh. Yeah, they said that, he sat in this chair.
I can clearly hear a sad moan as something in this graveyard upset with his choice to sit in the Devil's Chair. I think he should leave before things escalates. Number 4. Here's a vintage ghost video taken back when most people did not know how to edit anything at all. A ghost hunter travels to an abandoned house in Virginia on a road in the woods with no street lights and no neighbors. A CCTV system is set up, which looks old-fashioned by today's standards, but was state-of-the-art back in 2002, and at 8:13 at night, this pill ghost in the window is caught on camera. The ghost in the window is not the investigator. He's standing behind the camera, adjusting it at the time. According to him, this window is 7 feet off the ground with no way for anyone to get up there in the first place. I was thinking it was a passing car, but he says the street was quiet as always, so maybe it was an apparition after all. Number 5. A group of ghost hunters are exploring a notoriously haunted retirement home in Ohio at 1 a.m. when they managed to find something strange and unsettling. One of the ghost hunters barely manages to catch this fleeting shadow while turning around the room to the right is completely empty and nobody is inside, plus everybody else is in a different section of the house. It doesn't look like the camera is simply adjusting to different lighting conditions, so there really is absolutely no reason for a shadow to be on the right side of the screen like that. To me, it looks like something is possibly making a quick escape. Number 6. According to YouTubers 01 Supernatural Studio, a gambler lived in this place who lost all the land in a bed and then chose to take his own life. Let's see if his presence remains. That ghost hunter quickly gets a reading.
黄色不稳定，黄色，我跳到红色。好 ，OK， 那这个地方怎么废弃的？我现在就来告诉大家。
Inside his meter spikes.
来镜子前面测测看磁场吧。镜子这边红的耶。而且某方面来讲，这样的镜子会不会形成一个通道？
The spike occurs right next to a mirror. Could this be a portal into another world? As he continues to search, he hears a voice.
客家八音哎。小孩子的声音。
Here it is again, with the infrared on. He asked the spirit to touch a paranormal
请
device.
教一下，就是那他的父母亲的灵体还在这个地方吗？如果还在的话，摸一下好吗？谢谢。
It seems to me that the spirit is here, but what the spirit's intentions are remains the mystery. Number 7. A ghost hunter named Zaphib Leebox is at the Hill House Manor in Gainesville, Texas. When they get activity on their equipment, the rules of communication are 1 blank for yes and 2 blinks for no, but this spirit presses no many times over when asked if it is an older man.
No, it's a little girl.
His partner thinks it must be one of the 2 children spirits known to roam this floor, and when they ask if it wants to play, first he uses the equipment to say no, and then he uses its actual voice. It even answers like a child waiting until the adult says no before repeating him in a small, sad voice.
Are you the little girl who's like to play jets? Can you say yes or no?
Dolls?
No.
Judging by how she is in no mood to play, I'd say something bad must have happened to them, something that's keeping them trapped with no release forever. Number 8. This video follows a Filipino ghost hunter who's exploring an abandoned hospital solo at around 4 minutes, and as he's climbing some stairs, he hears high-pitched shouting. The Redditor who submitted this suggests its scream is that of either a child or a woman. The ghost hunter proceeds to explore the entire floor, all the while you can hear the screeching in the background. As he nears one end of the floor, traffic is heard roaring out the window. Once silence has fallen again, this screaming can be distantly heard, and then at 7:15 very clearly and mirror. This sound is terrifying, but we never find the source. What do you think it could be? My best guess is something paranormal. Number 9. Hosted to the Ghost subreddit by Leonardo-Da-Fuzzy. This ghost hunter is about to find out after hearing noise and then adjacent room of this abandoned home. The ghost hunter adventures inside, and then this happens. Something is behind this locked door, trying to get out.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق هذا كيف.
The ghost hunter moves forward and pulls the door open, but there's nothing inside. He steps further in, and despite the fact that there's no one there, even more poltergeist activity happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Scaring him out of the room. He returns only for the same thing to happen again.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
As many in the comments notes, this video is from YouTuber adventure Alaa, and most agree that it's one of the most realistic hauntings they've seen. Is it real? Or just all camera angles? Reddit and Navane Pearson has another theory. They wrote it's just the house settling. I think we can all agree that the other explanation is a tad more exciting. Thanks for like and subscribe our video.